Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Kind of took a little bit of a hiatus because our little baby boy decided to come 2 weeks early. So this past week, actually today, he's a week old. So little baby Bruce came June 21st at 7:12 p.m. 2 weeks earlier than expected, but mom and baby are doing okay. They're at home right now. Everything went pretty smooth. Keelan didn't even get time for an epidural or no drugs, so she's pretty tough. Pretty tough old woman to be able to do that with no drugs or anything like that. So kudos to her. It was definitely unexpected, and we were overwhelmed, and we were unprepared, and you name it, we weren't ready. So we'll make sure we're ready for a little bit better for the next time. But he's doing okay. He had to go back to the hospital a couple days after we got discharged. His bilirubin levels were too high, so they had to put him in a light therapy for overnight, and he's doing better. So he's at home, mom's at home, we're at home, we're all situated. So yeah, pretty exciting chapter of our lives. We're thrilled to have that little bundle of joy, and thank you to all the comments, text messages, DMs about how mom's doing, how he's doing, and how I'm doing. Definitely overwhelmed, so we appreciate it a lot. Had a lot of other dads reach out to me, just asking for anything that I might need, giving me tips and stuff like that they kind of experienced so far. So really do appreciate you guys reaching out to me. There's obviously more to life than just strongman, and like some of you said, like if you want to talk about anything other than strongman, don't feel bad to reach out. So I do appreciate that a lot. It means a lot. So now we're here today, Saturday. We got a pretty big, heavy day. We got Viking, we got Yoke, we got power stairs, we got stones. So it's gonna be a lot, and I gotta try and film it because yeah, we didn't have a video on YouTube last week. So stay tuned, bear with me. Again, I'm here by myself. Literally, there's no one else in the gym, so I'm here by myself. Just gotta try and make it work, and we'll keep this train rolling to North Americans. Now, hard to get this all on camera. Now we are moving on to some banded Viking press. Not going very heavy today, just working up to like a 10 rep max, which I don't know what that is, especially not banded. But just getting the reps in, getting the motions in. I haven't touched the Viking since probably, she's been a while, probably since like the Arnold. A couple years ago maybe. So yeah, it's due. I'm due for a good Viking press. Competition is 375 for reps, so it's nice and heavy, but there's going to be a lot of good presses there. And I think last time they did the Viking at North Americans, 10 reps was mid-pack. So I don't think there's as many good pressers this year as there was last year, but still the boys are going to put up some pretty big numbers. So I got to make sure I don't lose too many points on this event. So that's it for the Viking press, banded, just lightweight, just to kind of grease the wheels. First time doing it since a couple years ago, I think. So just worked up to like 180 in weights, and then the implement itself is like 80 pounds empty. So nothing heavy at all, but just getting sets of 10 in with bands. So just get, like I said, get the wheels greased. We'll go heavier with that next week for sure. I think comp weight's 375, so long ways to go, but for now, just a couple days after a heavy log press, I'm okay with that. Now we're moving on to yoke, but we're doing like a weird chain drag behind it, so I've never done that before, so that's a different variation, so just gotta set that up now. fuck, it's not level at all. Keelan would kill me. It's not level. I don't know if that's any better. Oh. That wraps up yoke. Kind of a different variation. I've never done that before where we had some chains dragging behind. So we actually have some big pieces of chain here, 35 pounds each. So put 3 of those on behind. So an extra 105 pounds in weight dragging along the floor, adding some resistance. Worked up to a 50-foot run at 745 in yoke weight plus the chains. So that's, you know, roughly 80% of comp weight, 85% of comp weight. So that's moving pretty good. First time touching yoke since OSG, I guess. So shit, she's been 6 months at least. So that's a good place to start. Happy with that. Now we're going to move on to some power stairs. Fortunately, we don't have stairs. We have a power stair. So I have 2 implements, power pins that will just load up one step. Typically a good event for me. Last year I didn't do too good at it in the medley with my bumped calf. So looking for some redemption on that event this year. It's a grueling way to end the competition. Pretty hard death medley, and I think the power stair implement is even heavier this year. So I think we're ending with a 500-pound power stair instead of 450. So we'll see how many guys finish it. That's a pretty big ask at the end of a 8-event grueling show, but gonna put into work to make sure I stand on top of that power stairs. Yeah, it's been a long day. Still here by myself. No one else has came here, so just got to get to work in, and then go home and see little Bruce and Keelan and change some diapers. Well, a little bit of a curveball. I'm actually gonna have to head home. Little guy's kind of making a little bit of a fuss, so got to get home and help Keelan with him. Still a pretty good day. Just wasn't able to get stones in, but that's okay. I'll come in maybe Tuesday and try and get some stones in and arm over arm. I was doing 4 days a week, but now with the baby, I'm probably only going to be able to manage 3 days a week. So try and get in events we can when we can. Day by day kind of thing. So it's kind of Bruce's world and we're living in it now. So that's okay. That's part of the game. That's life. Just have to make it work. We're making it work day by day. So yeah, that wraps up today. It's still a very good training day. Happy with the progress. We're in the last block here. We only got 4 weeks to go till game day. So a couple more weeks of heavy training. Things are ramping up, and then a deload. Thank God. And then it's game day. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're at like 1,227 subscribers, so thank you very much. It means a lot. Keelan's at home now, so she will be able to edit these videos kind of like she was normally doing, but now she's not working. Well, I mean, she's working because she's looking after Bruce while I'm literally here. So yeah, we'll try and get the content out to you guys as soon as we can. So thanks for tuning in, and we're almost at game day. We're almost there. So thanks for tuning in, and let's keep this train rolling.